What's up, donkeys? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with year three of the Madden 26 New York Jets realistic rebuild. If you tune in to part two, if you peep the screen, no more Aaron Glenn. He was fired after a three-win season, securing the number one pick in the draft. We are coming in. We're going to be taking over, and we're going to try to turn this team around here with the Jets. The draft, well, free agency, we didn't touch nothing. We didn't spend no money. We held back because we had three first round picks. We had a lot of draft picks. We even traded down to acquire more future picks. We got the guys that we wanted, and now we're going to meet all of those draft picks here when we meet the team, the squad, the roster here before the preseason starts here in year three. At quarterback, we got Brett Cooper. We found him last season in the draft. He is a 85 overall going into his second season. Star Dev, 3,500 passing yards his first year, 23 touchdowns, 10 hits. Not a bad ratio at all. Did get sacked. He got put on his ass 56 times. But he did throw over 500 attempts, completion percentage 57 percentage, averaging 208 yards per game, and not a bad rookie year for him. I hope that he can have a great sophomore second year here with the Jets. And then we drafted this guy, Tavares Spiller. We had a lot of picks, so I was like, hey, let's go get a backup quarterback. Enough of these veteran mentors. Let's add some competition, a lot of fire under Brett Cooper. And we got Tavares Spiller, and look at this, 6'4", 235 improviser, scheme fit out of Youngstown State, and he does have hidden depth. So maybe down the line, if a team needs a young franchise quarterback, we're going to try to develop him. Hey, I've had injuries to my quarterbacks before. Brett Cooper goes down, boom, we have another one. Brees Hall, he's been getting better every single season. Don't understand how he does not have a superstar depth trait yet. 1,000 yards again, average 4.8 over 4 yards per carry again, 10 touchdowns, another career high. Cut down on the fumbles, please. And then maybe you'll get the superstar depth. Braden Allen, Isaiah Davis still here, but going to the contracts here, we had to draft one. So our first pick in the third round, we took Kai Leach. What rhymes with his last name, Leach? Put an R in front of that. Reach. 68 overall normal dev to be the first pick in the third round. We'll put him on special teams. And at fullback, we got Elliott Bates going into his second year. Garrett Wilson, who I'm going to do it. I'm going to entertain some offers for him because he has not been playing like Garrett Wilson. He has lost his superstar depth trait. His numbers went up. We had a quarterback finally for him, so this might be the make or break year for Garrett Wilson. Might have to trade him. Adonai Mitchell has been good. Graham Johnson, our 6'9" receiver from last season, was good in his rookie year. We traded for LaJohntay Weston when we traded Jermaine Johnson. We drafted this guy, Christian Culliver, with our second round pick, 98 speed. He's going to be more of a return guy, though. And then we still got Arian Smith. At tight end, we got Mason Taylor, brought in Adam Troutman. And then we drafted this guy, Cam Dobbs. Left tackle, Fashanu, brought in DeJuan Jones, kind of like a Mekhi Becton kind of thing. That's what I was going for. We got Michael Peppers, our second-year guard, going into his second year. We brought back Sam Mustipher to mentor him. Got Joe Tippmann, Josh Myers. And I'm going to tell you, the whole offensive line outside of Elijah Vera Tucker needs to block better. Ian O'Neal, 73 hidden dev guard that we got in the draft. I think it was like in the fifth round, hidden dev. So I got to find a place for him to play, maybe long snapper. Then at right tackle, Armand Membu, Trey Pipkins, who we signed. And then on defense, Will McDonald going to his contract year. Did we pick up his fifth-year option? I'm not sure, but 28 already. He was 24. He was an old rookie. But same thing like Jermaine Johnson, hitting their peak, contract year. Can we get younger, cheaper, better? Mike Peterson, we took him in the second round. We need an edge. And, 21 years old, 76 overall. Normal dev, though, but he can develop. Still got Tyler Barron. But on that right side, Dylan Parrish was our second first-round pick, and he does have hidden dev. So he's going to come in and take over for Jermaine Johnson. Still got Brady McGregor and Eric Watts. And at D-tackle, no more Harrison Phillips. We still got Jawan Briggs, but going into a contract year, don't know if we're going to be in it for the long-term deal with him. Brought in DJ Jones, just seen him sitting there in free agency. I thought about bringing him in free agency. Brought him in anyway in preseason. Steffa turned out to be a superstar dev last season, and we didn't even play him that much. He had 17 tackles, three TFLs, half a sack. They let him keep a superstar dev. And Harrison Phillips had superstar depth, so he basically is our Harrison Phillips replacement. But with our first round pick, we had the number one overall pick in the draft. We traded down to 2. We let the Vikings move up. No, we traded down to 4, and we still had our second pick. So we picked 1 and 2 basically, and then we got Nico Casas. We felt like he was a top 5 guy. Uh, didn't turn out to be normal dev. I was surprised that he did not have a dev trait. But it is what it is. He's going to have to get on the field and play. And we have 4 defensive tackles who can all start. Stafford, with that superstar dev, is going to start. Briggs, contrary year, he's been playing good, but contrary year might not bring him back. We're going to have to play Casas. Sam linebacker Jamil Parker made the Pro Bowl last season, so he went up dev trait. Proud of him. Jamian Sherwood's been a team captain. A lot of tackles. We got Francis Maui Goa, but Joey Reverend was we had 3 first round picks. He was our 3rd first round pick. He was a 3 to round projected to go first, second round, but his talent was 3 to 4. I did not care about that talent. I like the ratings. He's a great athlete. 90 acceleration, 88 speed, 73 tackle, 73 strength, hidden dev. He's going to come in and start and replace Quincy Williams. And then still got Kobe King. And then at corner, Ezra Thomas, who went up dev trait in season. He's a now superstar dev. He is basically our Sauce Gardner. Finally, we got Brownlee going into a contract year. Brandon Stevens. If we trade him or cut him, we save about $10 million, which I'm thinking about doing. Because if we were to do that, we drafted Poole last year, and we just drafted this Jacoby Palmer guy. We will be using both of them on special teams because of their speed and acceleration. But we got a lot of depth at corner. Andre Cisco, just like the first season, second season, he goes up another dev trait. He is now a superstar X Factor. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't care what's going on. I do care what's going on with him. I like what's going on with him, and I like that superstar X Factor. Got Malachi Moore. That's keeping him off the field. I thought Malachi Moore probably would have been a replacement. If we don't re-sign Andre Cisco that first year, Malachi Moore, sorry, but you would have been the guy. Still got Dean Clark and Jarius Monroe. And then Tony Adams. Still playing good, superstar dev. Same thing with Andre Cisco. And then we brought in Jabril Peppers just to add more depth to our defensive backs and secondary. And then Chase Bolin, our superstar kicker we drafted last season, and McNamara at punter, and DJ Durbin, our rookie long snapper. And then you see our draft. These draft picks, well, we had 2 the first season. We had 3 second season. And because I traded down with Minnesota, we picked up another first round, man. 2/3 is crazy. But that is the team, and we are going to simulate the preseason. We bench some guys. No Brees Hall. Garrett Wilson is playing, though. I am forcing him to play in preseason. He is not going to hold out. Let's look at the Hall of Famers. I did turn Coach Firing off. Because we're going to take over for the rest of, year 3, 4, and 5. Let's see if some more people got in the Hall of Fame. Derrick Henry is the newest name added to the list. But simulate preseason against the Bears first game. We don't really have no position battles going on. I guess we do like a D tackle. But Tavares Spiller, touchdown, no picks. No picks from Cooper. Leach was actually good, 52 yards rushing. Touchdown for LaJohntay Wester, newly acquired LaJohntay Wester. Sack for Steffa, sack for Peterson. So I like seeing that, the 2 rookies. 2 for 2 for Bolin. And offer up Kai Leach. Trade offers for Garrett Wilson. I just want to see what we would get offered. So DJ Moore in the 7th. Why would I do that? Joe Mixon in the 2nd and 3rd. Peter Skoronsky, DK Metcalf in a 5th. Ron Payne, 2nd and 3rd. Colton Miller, no. Rashawn Gary in a 2nd. But no, he's older. He's more expensive. Brian Thomas, Ryman, Will Johnson, Mason Graham. It's cheaper. Ooh. But a 4th and a 7th? Nah, hell no. Don't like any of these. We're still going to entertain for the preseason. We do win the second preseason game, 37-22, Saints. We're just entertaining calls now. Doesn't mean we're going to actually make a deal. Both quarterbacks playing really good. And then receiving Graham Johnson in the slot. I don't know who I'm going to play in the slot because Adonai Mitchell's been really good as a wide receiver too. 6'9" Johnson, but we may have to put Garrett Wilson in the slot just to get him some more targets, just to see if that'll help him pop off a little bit. So we might have to do that. And final preseason game, let's try to walk away with a win, walk away with no injuries, walk away with our health high, walk away with focus going into the regular season. And we do beat the Falcons. We go 2-1 in the preseason. And our quarterback, shout out to Cooper, man. He had a bad preseason last year, even better preseason this season. So Garrett Wilson with a touchdown. We were making him play in the preseason. And then Johnson, 2 touchdowns. Johnson with another outstanding preseason performance. Had 5 touchdowns last preseason. And look at it, 6 touchdowns, no picks from Cooper. 2 touchdowns, no picks from Spiller. Isaiah Davis was really good. Johnson with 3 touchdowns. He's our leading receiver. LaJohntay Wester with 2. Offensive line really didn't give up anything. It was just Peppers and Tippmann. Everybody else held their own. 3 TFLs for Casas. Briggs with a sack and a half. Peterson, Stepa with a sack. And looking at the picks, kicking, he did miss 2 field goals, but I'd rather him miss them now than the regular season. We have to cut 10 players. We're going to keep the 2 quarterbacks. We're going to get rid of this running back down here, Greenberry. I didn't draft him. I didn't sign him. So he will be assigned to the practice squad. Leach we'll keep. We'll keep all the receivers. It's tight end, same thing, just like that running back. I didn't sign you. I didn't bring you in. I don't know where you came from. You don't got to get out of here. You don't got to leave the building. But same thing with the center, Glenn Redding. Same thing with his right tackle, Clifton Russo. Edge rusher, we're going to keep those 3. We're going to have to cut one of these guys. I think I'm going to cut McGregor because I like the Watts we can use as like he can rush the inside with his size. Dave Brown, we just missed on that draft pick, so we're going to move him to the practice squad. We have our backup middle linebacker. We have a lot of. We're going to cut Curtis Jacobs. And then Kobe King. We're either going to keep Kobe King or move him to the practice squad. Jordan Clark get released. And then we got all those safeties. So Dean Clark is up. So Jarris Monroe, Jabril Peppers. You have to cut one player. Kobe King is fast though. Palmer. Kind of want to keep Dean Clark. I think it's going to be Kobe King. But just in case we have an injury, yeah, it's going to be Dean Clark. Now we'll upgrade the team. We'll set up the depth chart and get on to the regular season. As we look at the last trade offers for Garrett Wilson, We got a Cam Taylor Britt one with a second, a third, and a seventh. And then the rest are just the same ones that we were seeing. I mean, Walter Nolan, that's a new one. JOK, that's a new one. But damn, no first round picks for him. So let's go to the depth chart. We're going to have Cooper, Brees Hall with Allen and Davis. Fullback will be Bates, Troutman, Dobbs. Receiver will be Garrett Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, Gus, LeJounte, Culliver, and Smith. Tight end would be Mason Taylor and Troutman. We know who our offensive linemen are. And then defense, we got McDonald and Barron. We got Parrish, Peterson, Barron. I guess we'll put Watts down there. D tackle, so we're going to start with Steffa. Briggs will be D tackle 2. And then, I mean, but Casas was the number 2, but he has to play. Briggs is going to go down here with DJ Jones. Sam will be Parker. Mike will be Sherwood. Will be Reverend and Maui Goa. With Kobe King. Corner will be Thomas, Brownlee, Stevens. Maybe we should do Brownlee in the slot. Nah, we're going to keep Stevens in the slot with Poole. And Palmer, free safety, will be Cisco or Malachi Moore with Jabril Peppers. Got a lot of depth at safety. Long snapper. This is where we can put O'Neal. And we can also put Myers. Maybe Sam Mustafa, but he's the mentor. Kit returner will be Culliver and Palmer. Or, yeah, Culliver and Palmer. And then punt returner can be Poole. Smith and LaJohntay Wester. Kickoff start will be Chase Bolin. With the 99 kick power. Third down back will be Brees Hall. Gadget player. We're not going to do Garrett Wilson anymore because he fumbled twice last year. We'll go Brees Hall, I guess. Adonai Mitchell. And, I mean, who's our wide receiver 3? Graham Johnson. Power back will be Brees Hall. Guess we do the fullback. Put him up there. Nah, they don't really use the fullback. Slot receiver will be Johnson, but I kind of want to do Garrett Wilson. Johnson and Mitchell. Edge will be McDonald and Peterson. Right will be Parrish and, I guess, Peterson. Rush D tackle will be Casas with Briggs and Steffa. Nose tackle will be Steffa, Casas, and Briggs. Sub linebacker will be Parker, Sherwood, and go with that. Because Parker was like a second round pick. Third round was a first round pick. And then slot corner. Guess we can go Poole, Palmer, and Steve. We'll go Stevens, Poole, then Palmer. I kind of want to go with Poole, get him on the field. But he's not ready to play yet. So that is the team. Let's advance the week, see what our overalls are, see what our I didn't even look at the team captains, but see what our overall is as a team. Look at the draft pick because we do have 2 first round picks. This is maybe the one we traded down. I don't know why I'm talking about the draft right now. We'll wait till we get to the draft to talk about that. But we're 84 overall, 87 offense, 81 defense. We'll look at the class. There's a tackle, there's an edge, there's an edge, there's an edge, there's a tackle, there's a quarter, D tackle, edge, 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 edge again. But we already took 2 edges. Broncos have signed Dave Brown from our practice squad. They went undefeated last season, 17-0, so they're trying to do it again. We'll look at the adjust lineup screen and look at our team as a whole. We got our quarterbacks, fullback, running back, receivers. Garrett Wilson needs to be Garrett Wilson this season. And then on the defensive side, Stefa, superstar, he'll be a nose tackle with Briggs, Casas. One of these guys, Briggs has been good. Hope Casas has a good season. And then Azariah Thomas still developing. Cisco, the depth trades, Brandon Stevens. I mean, we have him on the trading block. We have two young corners right behind him, ready to step up. Donald Reverend. So, why did I think we were a 4-3? Did we change? I might be thinking about the Raiders rebuild I just did. Was this team not a 4-3? Why am I? Yeah, why am I in a base 3-4 and an air raid? This playbook is built on a zone, West Coast zone run, right? And they're 4-3, cover three. What the hell? Why did it switch to an air raid? Now let's look at the defense. So it's Parrish, McDonald with Casas, Stefa, Briggs, and Parker. Yeah, so that's how it's supposed to look. Wonder if it was like that last season. I don't know, but we fixed it. We're back to the 4-3. Our scheme is not air raid. It's back to what it was. So let's see how we do week one against the Washington Commanders on the road. Can we start off hotter than we did last season? We went 0-10 the first 10 games. And in our debut as the coach of the Jets, we're already halfway better than we was last season. Oh man, the schedule glitch. They can't believe it that we just won that first game. So 31-24, we passed the ball, four turnovers, and we still won by a touchdown. Three picks for Cooper. He was just out there slinging it. 265, four touchdowns, three picks, just letting it rip. And then look at the receivers. Garrett Wilson, though, seven catches, 93 and a touchdown. We need him to be able to do that. Adonai Mitchell supporting him with 565 and a touchdown. And then Johnson with 350 and a touchdown. So, and then even Mason Taylor. So that is what we need to see out of our receivers. Brees Hall. Yeah, he was just slanging it. He even had a touchdown out of the backfield. Casas, first round pick, four tackles, a sack and a half. Parrish, first round pick, sack, both of them in their debut game. McDonald, playing for his life. Azariah Thomas, new superstar corner, superstar kicker, making field goals. Leach is back, and he just fucking takes over the kick return responsibilities from everybody. So it's going to be Culliver and I guess Leach, and then punt return can be Palmer. It'll be Palmer, Poole, LaJohntay Smith. Yeah, so that's how we'll do it. Um, Thursday night game against the Patriots. And I guess we'll keep the we get a superstar receiver who's young, save 19 million, get a second, a fourth. If they threw in a first, I would do that and trade him to the other New York team. He would play with Malik Neighbors. Mm. But we're winning right now. We'll just keep it. We'll keep our options open. So, but right now we are number one seed in the AFC East, and now we have an AFC East division primetime Thursday night TV game against the New England Patriots. And we are 2-0, 20-13. We win by another touchdown. We ran the ball, touchdown, no pick, no sacks. Brees Hall, really good. Touchdown for Braylon Allen, Garrett Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, 12 tackles. Pick for Andre Cisco, the X Factor. What I do appreciate, though, about this Jets defense, as terrible as they have been, the superstars and superstar X Factors and star players, they are playing up to their abilities. So I will give them that. Now we have the Eagles trying to end our undefeated streak. I think this is our first home game of the season, and they are going to beat us 35-28. It was a close loss, though, so I would take a close loss over a blowout loss. We played really good, 2 turnovers, though, and we still were in it to win it, and we didn't win it. But Garrett Wilson is back. Adonai Mitchell, let's go. I love the way we're playing right now. Briggs and Casas with half a sacks. Jake Elliott misses a field goal for them. And now we have a new injury, and it is Jamie Sherwood. So with that injury, our sub linebackers would be Parker, Revron, and Malachi Moore. But I could do Jabril Peppers, but I want to do Malachi Moore. Could do Francis Maligoa, but we'll do Malachi Moore. We got Tennessee at home. Need to get our first home win of the season. Go 3-1, and we do. So we already have tied the amount of wins that we had last season after just 4 games. Shut it running down rushing. That is that OG old school. 15 points in the fourth quarter, 2 touchdowns. Cooper is playing like an MVP candidate right now early on. Garrett Wilson is getting the offense going. He's playing better, so it's making everybody else around him better. That's what great players do. No picks, no sacks. But we are now 3-1. We got the Dolphins who are 1-3, reverse records. Can we beat them on the road? We are undefeated on the road right now. We have already beaten the Patriots. Still got a date with the Bills. So can we stay undefeated in the AFC East? No, we can't. I mean, the division knows you better than any other team in the league. Lose by a field goal, though. We having these close losses where we're outplaying these teams, but one too many turnovers. That one interception could have costed us the game. That one interception. And the offense is playing way better than they did last season. And it could be because of Garrett Wilson in the slot. Parrish with a sack. Steffa. Mock draft 1 is out. We have 2 first-round picks. So they have us taking a left tackle. I don't know why we're going offensive line. And then with that second first-round pick, they was going free safety when we have an X factor at free safety. I know Andre Cisco's getting up there. He's damn near 30, but not doing it. Carolina now, 0-5. We got to upgrade the players for this. This is that trap game. I'm not falling for it. Can't take them lightly. Don't underestimate them because they will beat you. But can we go 4-2 in a game that we should win? A game that almost feels like a must win for us, and we do win, and we beat them like we should have. 42-7, unlimited belt, unlimited BTA that we delivered in Carolina. 500 yards total gain to their 183, 4 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks, really efficient. Brees Hall, 127 and 2 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 11, 134, 2 touchdowns. Adonai Mitchell, 2 touchdowns. Where was this offense before? McDonald, Parrish, Casas, and the Jets are 4-2. We have now tied the amount of wins that we had the first season. And look at our rankings. Top 10 in everything. Third offense, fourth passing, non-rushing, 10 defense, 6 passing, and 9 in stopping the run. Weekly award winner goes to Cooper. And we are going to look at the contract negotiations. Jamie Sherwood, that is a wait and see. He is a team captain. He's playing really good. Love the way he's developing. That is a wait and see, though, because we could probably upgrade that position. A lot of cap room. McDonald, same thing, wait and see, but we kind of have his replacement already set. Brandon Stevens, same thing with McDonald. Adonai Mitchell has been playing really good, and I think he is going to get a new contract, but same thing. We could let him test the market, go be a wide receiver one somewhere else, and when we see like a wide receiver one that's better than him in free agency, we can sign. So all these guys, Brownlee, we kind of have his replacement, and he's kind of a wait and see type of situation. So all these guys in the same situation, besides Armand Membu, we're not giving nobody a contract yet. So we will upgrade the players though, and advance the week. See if we can keep this season rolling. I mean, we taking over first season. We got some contract negotiations, some deals that need to be made that don't need to be made, decisions to be made, and games to win. Now we have the Raiders, a game that I feel like we could win, should win. We're at home. Fashanu, new ability, nasty streak. We will delegate the scouting national focus. Garrett Wilson, we will see what they're offering. And nothing is moving us right now. So let's keep it moving along. We got the Raiders at home. Can we go to 5-2? We can't. But all of our losses have been by a touchdown or less. So we passed it, played really good, bro. They dropped 15 in the fourth quarter. That's why we lost that game. 2 quarterbacks from the same class. They were just a little bit better than us. Johnson was really good. Will McDonald, man, he wants that new contract. Um, he wants that new contract badly. Got the Bills. We're 5-3. It's always tough playing them. But this is a really important game. This is playoff implications, division implications, and we just can't beat Josh Allen. That's our worst loss of the season. First time losing this season by more than 7 points. Bad game from Cooper. And maybe we don't trade Garrett Wilson. As good as Adonai Mitchell has been, maybe we do let him test. And if we do see someone else out there to pair with Garrett Wilson, that's probably what we have to do. Palmer is out. That is okay. We got the Colts who are 6-3. Sauce Gardner, revenge game. Adonai Mitchell, revenge game. And it's going to be revenge for Sauce. We got lost in the sauce that game, 28-7. Another bad loss. And I feel like we're starting to melt down a little bit. We were never really on the cliff to fall off of it, but it's feeling like it. 4-5. We're not out. We do have another injury, Tony Adams. So Jabril Peppers will have to play. And looking at our 2 first. So we're picking at 6 right now. And 11. 2 left tackles is crazy. When we have Olu Fashanu Didn't even look at who we were playing. I think it might have been the Texans. And we are three straight losses. Now, we already beat the Patriots before. We beat them in week 2, 20-13. We know we can beat them. So let's make sure that we beat them. Garrett Wilson was really good. Parrish, Steffa. Another injury, and it's Casas. So let's make sure we're not losing from any shenanigans from Madden. So linebacker, nose tackle is Steffa, Briggs. Will now be the rush D tackle. I'm just going to go like that. Parrish is an X factor. What? We made the right decision at edge. Let's go. Let Jermaine Johnson go. Trade him to the Ravens. Get LaJohntay Wester back in the deal. Get a third, future third, and we get this X factor. Edge rusher, Parrish. Let's go. I don't remember the other rookies. Palmer that had depth traits. The guard, backup, the backup quarterback. So, I mean, but hey, we got an edge rusher. Hidden dev. We just need one to go on the other side where McDonald is, unless McDonald just has a breakout season. And yeah, we're falling off the cliff, the imaginary cliff that's there. 5 straight losses after beating the shit out of the Panthers 42-7. They're definitely putting the baby on our back because this is some baby back. 2 touchdowns for Adonai Mitchell, though. Sherwood, he's back. Making our field goals. Why are we losing these games? How do we go from 4-5 to 4-7? And now that we are 4-7, we got to start thinking about some guys like Brandon Stevens that's not going to be there. So we're going to put Moore and Poole in. We're going to put Steph in. We're going to bench Briggs. Maybe McDonald we don't put in. Slot receiver, Garrett Wilson. Focus players. Could go with another edge, even though we already took one. We could go with corner. Look at all these edge rushers. Could go receiver. Now look at this. He's physical. A catching. Do need backup running back. Guess we'll do the 2 top 5 edge rushers. And if we need what else do we need? Backup running back, maybe corner. We'll just do the other top 5 edge rusher. See if we can get another one. But we got, what, if they still have Justin Fields, picked them off, 4 times last season. Bro, what is going on, man? The hell happened after the bye week? Overtime game. We were up 14-3 at the half and blew it. And we blew it. And we blew it. And we blew it. Pick for Jarvis Brownlee, but we blew it. DB breakout. Don't know who this is. Could be Jarvis Brownlee. Could get a dev trait. And we're gonna go normal. In a contract year. And he could go a dev trait. They hurt both of my first picks in the first round. As we play the Cowboys, we're gonna have to spend some money in free agency. We're gonna lose every game. This is look at this, man. They really played in my face like they were gonna be a good team. Really played in my face like they were gonna be a good team. DB breakout. I know he didn't hit it. I don't even know why I'm. Got some XP. That'd be good for the next team. McDonald is now out. Parrish is out. So we're 4-9. Battle of the New York teams. We know how the G-Man get down here in Madden 26. And what a meltdown. What a fall from grace. LeJontay Wester got in there, making us look like geniuses from the trade. Looks like we're just playing all of our backups right now. And yeah, we might as well lose the rest of the way. So why would they do that? So Edge is going to be Barron, Peterson on the other side. Casas is starting over Stafford. Yeah, they're trying to make me lose. Corner, we got Brownlee, Stevens. But with Brownlee and Stevens, who may not be playing next year, let's go with. And then we'll put Palmer in the slot. Got Miami. They're 7-7. I mean, we could win this game and then finish the last two with some wins and finish 7-10. Look at that. Make a change to the depth chart. Put the younger guys in, and we scored 35 points. 3 touchdowns, no picks from Cooper. We pick off Tua 4 times. Garrett Wilson, he's back. All I needed to do was put some trade rumors out there. Sherwood, Steffa, Tony Adams, Raekwon Poole, we put him in, and he gets a pick. Looks like we have our corner 3. Maybe corner 2, because Brandon Stevens will be gone. Brownlee may be gone. So we have our corners 3 and 4 maybe. Weekly award winner goes to Sherwood, 6 tackles, a sack, and an interception. Now we got Jacksonville. Yep, gonna win the last 3 games. Screw up our draft position. 37-23, we shut the running game down. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Adonai Mitchell, Garrett Wilson, LeJontay Wester, making us look like geniuses. Peterson, Steffa, missed the field goal, didn't matter. Last game of the season. We're at 6 wins. This is the most that we've had, so And if we win this game and Miami loses, maybe we have a chance to finish second in the division. So that would be a big jump from what we were picking number one overall. Look at that. Bro, what a finish to the season though. And we can build on that going into next season. We dropped 43. Look at the last three games. 35, 37, and 44. Finally starting to get our groove on offense. Don't know what got into them, but Brett Cooper was like the MVP of the league the last three games of the season. Garrett Wilson, Johnson, touchdown for Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell's a touchdown beast this season. Want to bring him back. Casas, Kobe King, Parrish, pick for Tony Adams. And we look at it, number two offense, number two in passing, number nine in rushing. Defense gave up a lot of points, but they were top 10 in secondary, top 10 in stopping the run. So what a jump and what a difference that we made. We come in here, we don't lose those 5 or 6, 7 games during that stretch, we might make the playoffs. Mock draft 3 is out. We're picking third overall and ninth overall. Might just trade both of them and just get whoever the best player in the draft will be. Now, that edge rusher, A power, B finesse moves, B block shedding, A play reg, CJ Dowling might be the pick. A finesse, C power, Cam trap. Yeah, I like Dowling. Now, corner is a position we might have to start looking at. Running back, receiver, but we'll look at that when we get there. But we'll upgrade the team, look at the stats. But 5 points for Stefa, five for Joey Reverend, four for Brett Cooper. I don't got time to go through all that, so we'll just auto upgrade everybody. As Ezra Thomas gets a new ability, Stefa gets a new ability. And then we finished third in the division, so not bad. And then looking at the top performers, what? Yeah, y'all saw that I changed it back to the West Coast zone run, right? And we were the Jets playbook, right? Second in passing with a star dev quarterback now. Bro, look at our offense. So we're gonna ignore Burrow because he's already there. But Cooper was second in the league. It looks like he was tied for first with Mahomes for completion percentage, 32 touchdowns. And then we're gonna ignore Pat Scatterboo and K9. Brees Hall was third in rushing. We're going to ignore Khalil Shakur because he's in our division, and Jamar Chase because he's always up there. Garrett Wilson, number 3 in catches, yards, and touchdowns. All Garrett Wilson needed was a quarterback that could get him the ball and to put his ass back in the slot, and he thrived. He thrived. And then we're not even going to look at the other guys. Looking at our stats, this offense, we got it rolling now. Cut down on the picks a little bit, Cooper. Up the yardage. Bro, same offense. Same quarterback from last season. And look at the jump. Look at the jump. Cut down on the sacks a little bit. Rating 101. Yards per game 256. Great season from Cooper. Great second season. And then Brees Hall, another career year. Will he finally get that superstar dev? Maybe not because he has a fumbling issue. 3 touchdowns for Braylon Allen. Also, 3 touchdowns for Cooper on the ground. So 4,535. Not bad. Fullback even had a touchdown receiving. Garrett Wilson was the man. Adonai Mitchell, 14 touchdowns. I'm bringing him back, not letting him go. But could let him test, go be wide receiver with someone else, and bring in someone else that's more impactful. And then Johnson was good. Mason Taylor needs more touchdowns. LaJohntay Wester got in a couple of games, 3 touchdowns with a trade. And then longest reception was 71 for Garrett Wilson. Blocking, this should be a little bit better. Tackles are going to give up the most. Veritek was good. Joe Tippmann, what a turnaround. Gave him a bag last season, made me look like a fool. Now making me look like a genius. Defense, not 6 guys over 100, only 3. But the rookie, Joey Reverend, 133 tackles, 7 TFLs, no sacks, no picks. Jameer Sherwood, always going to be up there in tackles. Brownlee, of course, the one that we're letting go probably gets 100 tackles, a TFL, and a pick. Cisco with just a pick. Tony Adams with 2. Azaria Thomas with 2. 6.5 from Parrish. Mind you, he did get hurt, so that's a great rookie season. Casas, great rookie season. 6 sacks for Staffa, great second season. We finally used them. And then McDonald, a lot of TFLs, not enough sacks, just like Jermaine Johnson. We're going to be looking at another edge. Briggs, contract year, he's gone. Poole got in there, got a pick. He can be our corner 2 or 3 next season. Mike Peterson, he did have 3 TFLs and a sack, but we might get a better edge rusher. Might just have to sign one. And then probably draft a corner or receiver or something like that. Tyler Barron, Watts, a lot of guys played, used everybody. Rookie led the team in sacks. Deflections, we had 9 for Azaria Thomas. Forced fumbles, we had 1 for Brownlee, Sherwood, and Peppers. We had a block from Steffa. We had no safeties and then no defensive touchdowns. Kicking, 1 field goal was blocked. 1 extra pointer was blocked. So he missed 4 in total, only 3 really inside the punt or inside the 20 for the punts 8 times, longest 73. Kick return, nothing. Nada. Yearly Awards MVP goes to Joe Burrow, no Jets. Coach of the Year goes to Brian Daboll, no Jets. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Garrett Wilson at 5. It goes to Khalil Shakir. And no running back. No Brees Hall. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Max Crosby. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Emmett Graham of the Browns. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Devin Walden of the Chiefs. We got Parrish at 3, Reverend at 4, Casas at 8. Best quarterback goes to Trevor Lawrence. Cooper at 7. Running back goes to Devon A-Chain. Brees Hall at 3. Receiver goes to Khalil Shakir. Garrett Wilson at 4. Adonai Mitchell at 9. Offensive line goes to Joshua Wright of the Ravens. Joe Tippmann at 5. D lineman goes to Max Crosby. Linebacker is going to go to Dayon Henley. DB is going to go to Travarius Ward. No Jets. Kicker is going to go to Chase McLaughlin. Bowling all the way down at number 10. So proud of this team. Not proud of that meltdown, but the offense was electric. The defense was surprisingly, I know what they can do. They just got to cut down on giving up too many points. But with the offense now scoring a lot of points, that should help out the defense. But we'll advance the week to the Pro Bowl, see if we have any Pro Bowls, see if we have any upgrades when it comes to depth traits. As we look at the Pro Bowl roster, how does our quarterback not fucking make the list? How is he second behind Burrow, bro? Where the hell did CJ Stroud come from? The voters got it wrong. Voters got it wrong. Brees Hall will make it, though, even with his fumbles. I hope he gets a depth trait. Barron, that's not our fullback. Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson is there. I hope he gets his superstar depth trait back. Joe Tippmann, snubbed, robbed. Armand Mimbu is going to get in there, though. I lost count of how many Pro Bowlers we have. Sauce, but he's not with us. We had like 4. What, Wilson, Brees Hall, Mimbu. Really only 3. And we'll look at the lineup. I think Brees Hall finally gets his superstar depth trait. They don't give Garrett Wilson his back. Adonai Mitchell doesn't go up, even though he had 14 touchdowns. Mimbu doesn't go up, even though he made the Pro Bowl. And then on the defense, we know that Parrish is a X factor. Looks like nobody else went up. So when we look at it, I mean, we're gonna need edge. We're gonna need. We have corners, so we can let Brownlee go. We have two corners in place, but if we see someone better, we can bring him in. Cisco loses his X factor. Sherwood, if we let him go, we're gonna have to sign or draft a middle linebacker. But I like how Sherwood is playing. So we'll see who wins the Super Bowl and see how we can get this team even better. Made the playoffs. Now that the offense is clicking, the defense is clicking. Defense is just one step behind. We're giving up all those points.
We start in Buffalo. The Bills at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Khalil Shakir. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The
Packers made the Super Bowl with an under 500 record. Yeah, Bills deserve to win that.
Are your Super Bowl champions.
Yep. So congrats to Josh Allen and the Bills. They will beat Green Bay in the Super Bowl here in year 3. And Khalil Shakir is your Super Bowl MVP. And the Bills repeat Super Bowl. Joe Burrow, Brian Daboll, Khalil Shakir, Max Crosby, Emmett Graham, and Robert Williams. Mock draft 4 is out. We have a lot of cap space still. They have us taking that edge rusher, and he is top 5. He is top 5. So, yeah, that's who I'm taking. And with the 6th pick, oh, no, we're not picking at 6. Where are we picking? 9. Not taking another edge rusher. Not taking another edge rusher. It's like there's better D tackle prospects. Don't need O linemen. Look at the retirements just for our team, and it is DJ Jones. We'll upgrade all the players that were on the practice squad because they do matter too. And see if we're going to bring some of these guys back. And all of these guys may just get tested. So Armand Membu, because he hasn't been playing, we are going to pick up the 5th-year option. Jamie Sherwood, I feel like I'm going to let him test. Keeping him to 31, that's probably a lot of money. We have the money for it. We have the other 2 linebackers in place. McDonald's gone. Stevenson's gone. Adonai Mitchell, I do want to let him test, but I'm open to bringing him back. Yeah, all these guys we're going to let walk. But for Sherwood and Mitchell, they're just going to test. We just want to see what's out there on the open market before we make any long-term commitments to those 2 when we could have, improved them. So we have our 2 quarterbacks. Spiller is a star. I mean, we have Johnson. We traded for LaJohntay Wester. We have Culver. So we really don't have to bring back Adonai Mitchell. Got Mason Taylor, Shanu, Peppers, Tippmann, Vera Tucker, Membu, Peterson. We don't have to draft an edge. We could just develop him. But I feel like we probably should. Corner. Palmer was a star. We could develop these two guys, but we can really go anywhere. So let's see what is sitting in free agency. And Cooper DeJean. Joe Alt. Don't need Joe Alt. Don't need Zach Bond. Sean Gary is there. Daniil Hunter. Nolan Smith. So let's go by position. Running back. Trey Benson is there. Tyron Tracy. But I think it's the year that we draft a backup running back. Receiver. It's Troy Franklin. So Adonai Mitchell, with no offers made to him, we will be happy to bring him back. It's under 10 mil a year. So we will get him back. Don't need Joe Alt. Don't need anything on the O-line. Now, Rashawn Gary. No. Nolan Smith. No. McDonald. No. D-tackle. Jonathan Allen is there. But that is a lot of money for a 33-year-old with a team that we're not ready to win right now. Deron Payne's not interested. Jalen Redmond, no. Harrison, no. We have two young D tackles. So, yeah, in this case, I would sign a veteran. But nobody is interested in coming back. We are 4-3. We don't need three defensive tackles. Daniil Hunter, he's old. Wants $20 million a year. We have a right. We need someone on the left. Mike linebacker Sherwood is the best available. So bring him back on a 2-year deal. We could go with Bond, move him to Mike, but and Cooper DeJean is there. Do I want to break the bank on Cooper DeJean? He's not interested. 22 mil a year. Then we're going to get Sherwood back, but like on a 2-year deal, not a 3-year deal. Up the money, keep him till he's 30. He does have other offers. So in that case, if he has other offers, we're going to keep it a 3-year deal, up the money, and we should be able to get him back. Now, if we were to go after Cooper DeJean, we have Azariah Thomas, Cooper, Poole, Palmer, one be a return guy. I don't want Cooper DeJean, though. We can draft the edge rusher. Could draft a receiver. We could skip linebacker and go corner. Backup running back. So, yeah, I think we're just going to bring our two guys back, and Adonai Mitchell and Jamie Sherwood. Get them both to sign on the dotted line, advance the week, and then we'll look at edge rushers, we'll look at running backs, we'll look at corner in that order. Now, Mock Draft 5 is out. They have us taking the top 5 edge rusher. And then at number 9, they have us taking another edge rusher, which is stupid. Let's look at the players. So at running back, I would like a power back. This guy's slow. Has no type of speed on him whatsoever. It's running back, elite jumping, see juke move. 4.37, elusive with elite change of direction. So Keon Johnson will not be bad. 4.31, slow. Got a power back here. Don't need receiver, even though he ran a 4.37. But we've drafted so many receivers. I don't want to just keep drafting these receivers and then not using them. Both edge rushers are top five. That's crazy. So Tracy Whitfield, who's just a speed rusher, he is a scheme fit. B awareness, A finesse, B play reg, C block shedding. And then Dallin, who's not a scheme fit, but he's more balanced. He has the A awareness. I think I'm gonna go with Dallin still though. And then Trap. I think I'm gonna still go with Dallin. Still could go corner. 4.36, A zone, B man, and he's strong, can tackle. So Isaiah Harbor, 4.33. Now this guy, A zone, B press, C man, B catching, ran a 4.35. He's also strong. B catching, B tackle. Yeah, we'll be able to get another corner. They're all doing the same thing. A zone, B press, C man. They all run 4.37s, 4.35s. Yeah, they're all the same. Another one with elite strength. Okay, this one, Bernard Farrell, 4.36, and he's strong. B hit power. His play rec sucks, but Farrell is the one. So look at free agents, see if there's anybody else left as Cooper DeJean signs with the Patriots. That is annoying because that is our division. If I would have known they were going after him, I would have just snagged him up so they would have no chance to bring in Cooper DeJean. But Madden knows what it's doing. So we'll advance the week and get ready for the draft. As you see, Cooper DeJean signed, Joe Alt to the Raiders. Rashawn, that is so fucking annoying. Rashawn Gary and Cooper DeJean to the Patriots. Just give them the division title. I got the Bills who just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Miami's irrelevant, but so are we. So as the Bills get Marlon Humphrey, yeah, we're going to have to hit on this draft. Ronnie Hickman to the Patriots. Patriots are so pissed off that the Bills won back-to-back. So we'll go to our private workouts. And I'm going to do that last cornerback, Farrell. We're going to do the running back, Cabrera. And maybe this running back because he's a power back. So Johnson is a round one talent. Round 1 to 2 for Cabrera. And we might have to pass on Johnson and go Cabrera just because of the value is a little bit better. We know the edge rusher that we're going to take. And then at corner, Farrell is round 1 to 2. So I probably should have did the other corners. They're all the same. we'll be able to get whichever one we want. So let's start the draft. We might trade down from that 9 spot
Welcome
and just
to the
draft whoever. So we'll see who the Falcons take. They go right tackle. The Patriots are right before us. They go with Trap. So we get the pick of the 2 top 5 edge rushers. But I want C.J. Dallin, 6'4", 274 out of Oklahoma State. He's very balanced with power and the finesse moves. A, awareness, B, block shedding, B, finesse, A, power, A, play rep, B, tackle, B, pursuit, C, hit power. Let's go C.J. Dallin. Pair him with the X Factor edge rusher that we just took last season in the last draft. We replaced McDonald. We replaced Jermaine Johnson. Number 4, we got him at 3. Finally got a top 5 player when it comes to overall in the draft. And now with our next pick, see they go D tackle, edge, D tackle. We get to pick whatever corner we want. They're all the same. Which is also why we trade out of this spot. Or do we go with a running back? You know what? I'm going to go 2 running back system. I'm going to go. He is so slow, man. Poor speed. When you look at it, A carrying, A stiff arm, A trucking. I really want a power back. And then the power back down here, A trucking, A stiff arm, A carrying, B break tackle. I think I'm going to just take the first power back off the board. Because one of these corners should fall to us, but I know there's always a run on corners. No, I'm gonna take the corner when we scouted him. 46, we got him at 9. Could be a reach. But look at the strength, bro. Look at the strength, speed. That's why we did it. And if one of those running backs falls to us in the second round, we'll take them. A lot of receivers gone. All right, so yeah, all the running backs fell. All the corners got taken. So I made the right decision by taking the corner that we wanted first. And with this second pick, I am going to go at running back. Now, do we go with the first power back that's projected to go off the board? We could probably still get the other power back, but why take 2 power backs, right? Be awareness. Be awareness. Block it. A's. All right, so if I were to compare them, we're looking at Kerr and Cabrera, right? Same carrying. Ball carrier vision is a little bit better on Cabrera. Trucking's the same. Stiff arm's the same. Spin move's the same. Juke move is better for Kerr. Catching might be better for Kerr and catching traffic, so just a better overall receiver. And then pass blocking is a little bit better. Stamina and injury is probably better for him. So honestly, Kerr might be the better player. He's just slower, 5'2", 5'10", 222. And then 5'10", 2'2". Wow, they're the same fucking height and weight. USC, Clemson. I didn't heart Kerr at first. If anything, I could take both of them. Need some security behind Brees Hall. I'm gonna try Kerr. In a situation where I think he could have a depth trait. Overall could be low. I don't think the overall is low either. But he's 73. We got him at 41. Does have hidden dev. And then with our third pick, what do we do here? We have quarterbacks. The other running back did go. So I was going to take the other one too. Receiver. No. We don't have a good backup tight end. Bro is 6'3", 270. Can run, block, and catch. Has elite strength. I think I'm going to take that tight end. Why is this linebacker falling? Must be something wrong with him. He should not be falling to the third round like that. So I think I'm going to take, who's that free safety? Andre Cisco. We got Malachi Moore. So I'm going to take that tight end. $38. We got him at 72. Hidden dev for 3 for 3. And I did not know I had another pick. Did not know I had another pick. Let's go with, I might take a swing on this linebacker. Like, why are you falling? B zone, C tackling. He's fast. Why are they passing on him? Can't really tackle, B hit power. Or do we go with a strong safety? Somebody to play behind. Tony Adams. A awareness, B tackle, B zone. You know what? I'm going to do it. This might be the second time we miss out on a linebacker or miss on the linebacker pick, but we're going to take a chance on Sherwin Ivory. I want to know why teams are passing. I don't know why they passed on him. Really loving this draft. Better than the draft from last season when it comes to like depth traits. But B play rec, C man might trade out of this pick. Could go with like a receiving back. Don't need no more wide receivers. Could go O-line, get a tackle. Or like a right tackle. Took a guard. Get a center for Tippmann. Get a left guard. Elite change of direction. Why not? Let's get Riley Barnes. Add some depth on the O-line. Another hidden dev. Let's go with 4 for 4. We lost Briggs at D tackle. So we do need another one. speed rusher, A finesse moves, C block shed, and B play red. D tackling though. C tackling, and he's fast, great speed, great strength, B awareness, A finesse. Lane Sims. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Lane Sims. 41, got him at 137. Hidden Dev, let's go. 5 for 5. Put the crown on my head. Draft King. And I think we go get a safety to back up Tony Adams. And then after that, block Shannon B play red. Blaine Porter. Wait a minute. B pursuit, B play red, C tackle, B block Shannon. B hit power, B play red, B block Shannon. Don't know what his pursuit is. And then Jaden Little with D tackling. Another D tackle. Whoa. I seen an A. A finesse moves. Probably move him to like edge rusher. Hybrid down here. This is the pick that's not going to be a dev trait. Wait a minute. Elusive back down here with the A carrying. Fuck. I have to pick him. I was running out of time. 138. We got on 169. Another hidden dev. I'm 6 for 6. Can we go 7 for 7? And I got 2 7-round picks. I'm going to go with Blaine Porter. He has the B hit power, B play red, B block shed, and C awareness. Or is there a corner down the board? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll go Porter. And it's okay if my streak of dev traits end here. I promise y'all, I am not looking at the note screen. I know about that. I'm literally looking away from it, and I'm blindly picking. 135, we got him at 195. There goes our streak, ended, but still a good player. And I think even with this last pick, we'll take that other safety we were looking at. Let's see which one is better. Was it Jalen Haynes? Yeah, it was Haynes. So we'll take him. Looks like the same guy that we just took. 147, we got 201. Normal dev again. So, hey. Wait, what? All right, this pick might just have to get traded away. Pick up a 6-round pick from the Saints or the Commanders or Patriots or Jags or Giants. Let's go with Washington. Get a 6-round pick next year for them. So in the draft. So a lot of hidden devs at positions of need. We once again, doing light work when it comes to free agency and giving out contracts and just sticking and picking for our needs, and it worked out for us. So we get another edge rusher. We've just rebuilt our edge rushing room, and CJ Dallin comes in, and he's going to pair with the guy we took last year, the X Factor. And if Dallin is an X Factor, good luck for the rest of the league. Corner, Bernard Farrell. We already have two young corners. He's going to come in, add to that room, try to replace Jarvis Brownlee and Brandon Stevens, and compete for that corner two, corner three, corner four spot. Levi Kerr, uh, with the fumbles from my boy Brees Hall, we need a lot of fire on him a little bit, even though he's still playing great. And we get, another tight end, Mason Taylor, keep playing great. If not, light a fire. And this tight end, honestly, hidden dev. Mason Taylor does not have hidden dev or a star dev. He has normal dev. So really would light a fire under him. We get another hidden dev middle linebacker, another hidden dev guard, another hidden dev D tackle, another hidden dev running back, and then they ended with these two safeties. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 draft picks. We had 12 last season. This season, 6 out of 10 are dev traits. It's not all about dev traits, though. And then looking at the overall best player in the class was a left guard, tackle. It was the year of the offensive lineman. We got the best edge rusher, Tracy Whitfield, went to the Bengals, had normal dev. And then I do want to see the edge rusher on the right side that went first before us, the Patriots. That's what y'all get. But better season than years 1 and 2, 7 wins. We're doing a great job when it comes to controlling our money, having the cap room. So if there is a big free agency, we could just sign whoever we want to put us over the top. And then with all of the draft picks, due to the Sauce Gardner trades, we're hitting on some of the draft picks and we're missing on some. But I think the offense and the defense really turned the page last season. We just got to get the defense to stop allowing all those points. If we put that all together and the offense and defense gets in sync, dealing with the AFC East, though, with the Patriots and the Bills, Patriots signing all those free agents, Bills winning the Super Bowls, that's going to be tough to overcome because Miami's going to be right there, too. You got to think going into year 4, they have to have rebuilt their team by now, just like we have. But that'll wrap it up for part 3 here in the Madden 26 New York Jets realistic rebuild. Stay tuned for part 4.